Hi, my name is Katie, and this is my story. I grew up in a Christian home, and I knew the church. And when I was 17, I had started drinking and getting involved with partying, and I decided that I wanted to see what was in the world. And I knew the church. I'd been around it my whole life, and so I didn't ever want to look like a hypocrite, so I just completely left the church, stopped going to church, ruined my relationship with my parents because of it, and I started going out and drinking and doing drugs a lot, and I started getting involved in not right relationships, and that was really my downfall. That was my biggest struggle. And the end of my senior year, I got involved with a guy who was significantly older than me, and he treated me like a princess. I thought I was set, and he spoke all these words to me that weren't true, but I didn't know at the time. And his words were completely different than his actions, because towards the middle of the relationship, he started raping me, and I didn't know what to do. I felt trapped, I was stuck in the relationship, because how was anybody gonna look at me? I felt like everybody was gonna look at me and know what I had done. I kept looking to fill the void in my life with the things that I already knew weren't filling it. And a lot of it was my guilt. I've just felt so guilty. And I felt like, how could I go back to church? How could I go back to my parents? How could God ever look at me and think that I'm worth anything, because I deliberately turned my back on him and did what I wanted to do. And I was so trapped, and I couldn't get out of it. And I went to 30, I went by myself, and Ashley said something that really stuck out to me. And I sent her a Facebook message, and I'm like, I know you don't know who I am, but what was that you read in the Bible? And she wanted to meet with me. And that blew my mind, that this pastor, this amazing woman, wanted to meet with me. And she wanted to hear my story. And I told her everything, and she understood, and she didn't judge me. And she told me that God was going to use what happened to me for his glory. And I didn't believe it at the time, and I had a lot of numb feelings, and I didn't understand how God could do that. But over this past year of just being consistent and trying and reaching out to God, even though I didn't feel like he was there, he's healed my heart, and I now understand that the past is the past, and I am a new creation, and all the things that happened to me, he's using for his glory, and it's just incredible.